Down by the dusty old gate, he popped up small and mean, the quickest draw in the West with a badge in his teeth. Boots hit the boardwalk, every coyote knew the name. He stole the morning calm and made the whole town shake. He wore a scar on his pocket seam and a bucktooth grin like a bad boy dream. When the hawks came circling overhead, he'd pop up fast and the crows got scared. They called him Quickdraw Silver for the twitch in his tiny paw. He learned the shape of hunger and the long hard edge of the law. They buried every rumor, but the Prairie kept the drum. His name still circles low. A little outlaw legend on the westward wind tonight, where the wild sun goes down. He wore a scar on his pocket seam and a bucktooth grin like a bad boy dream. When the hawks came circling overhead, he'd pop up fast and the crows got scared. They called him Quickdraw Silver for the twitch in his tiny paw. He learned the shape of hunger and the long hard edge of the law. They put up traps, they raised the fence. He read the whole thing like common sense. By dawn there'd be a tunnel run and a little dirt crown where he'd gone. They called him Quickdraw Silver for the twitch in his tiny paw. He learned the shape of hunger and the long hard edge of the law. Sheriff Rattle had a rusty badge and a map full of holes in an old feed sack. He swore one day on the courthouse steps he'd bring a menace to a final rest. But Silver laughed from a fence post high with dust on his whiskers and fire in his eye. He took the corn and he took the pride, then he slipped away on the other side. They called him Quickdraw Silver for the twitch in his tiny paw. He learned the shape of hunger and the long hard edge of the law. He tipped his hat to nowhere, then vanished in a spray, while the canyon kept his story like a song it won't obey.